So here we go. I'm on Level Up TV, levelupgame.net. With me, Disrepute and Vor. mcore versus Denmark. Esports Heaven Cup. And starting on Gizmo, Vor. He's got his shotgun out inside this red room. The only member,
of course, this is not wearing the tag, or Viam's wearing the wrong tag as well. I don't like teams who can't wear the tag.
Backstabbers gets a kill there. Do you want to read out the teams, Vor?
Nah.
Can you?
Alright, well for Denmark, although it's not really Denmark, is it? We have Gizmo, French Superstar, ZLC, great player to watch, Viam, English, and Nightops.
Ooh, here we go, first quad on the oh, Battlesuit gets taken as well. I'm going to switch back to the quad.
Yeah, I won't pick the other team out.
Lethiferous takes out 3, almost all, the entire Denmark team almost. I think who was that?
Nightops just evading. He's only got one teammate at red. He wants another teammate here so we can, leave the area and look for some more kills. But he's doing the responsible role at the moment, just making sure they hold on to the red.
Another kill. So what's that? 3 kills with the quad. I think he got 4, but I guess not. Good little quad run takes over this red room. They now need to secure it. I want to get those rocket launchers in the doorways. You can see there's a bit of a threat coming from the rail.
Yeah, but Gizmo just coming on his own. It's not great, is it? It's just throwing away a kill. He's not really achieved anything. Hasn't been able to see any times on items.
That's really nice shotgun work from left there.
Yeah, don't want to be hypercritical though, but once again, it's just a solo attack. ZLC is vastly experienced player. He should know better than coming into that position on his own. He wants to wait for a teammate, surely.
I think when you are former Nations Cup champions and you're considered as being a really strong team, they would have maybe expect to take that M4 easily, and you just make these kind of rash decisions expecting just to...
Yeah, it's a certain level of complacency. You think that you're so far superior that you can take on these situations by yourself. But
Gizmo, nice bit of rocket play. He's in a great position there. In fact, they spread really well in the red room once they've taken it over. Now Denmark are in the lead. Probably going to see a little bit more combat over that road. I'm going to cycle around a little bit. Maru pushing through. His opponent just drops down towards Battlesuit. 15 seconds ago until that spawns, so we really want to be waiting around here with 1 health. Back on Gizmo, doesn't really have anything to work with. We've got about 5 seconds to go. Quad's just a second before Battlesuit. We'll see if there's any delay on the Battlesuit. Doesn't look like it. Left. Oh, ZLC!
Another Battlesuit dying in the exact same way, Dis.
Jumps into the void. I think it was one of those kind of rocket jump attempts that didn't quite pan out there.
But the quad is still active. It's with the same man as ran the first quad, Lethiferous.
Yeah.
Confusing name.
Lightning gun, full clip of ammo as well. Takes out Viam. Wouldn't say comfortably, but
no, it wasn't.
He had the armor to survive it.
But it's good enough, this, and his team. He can just help with this lightning gun defense of the shotgun room. His team can again look to set up a strong position at the red armor. So. And FRS's predictions of a turbo rate have yet to come to fruition.
No, not as yet. And we're doing a pretty decent job controlling this red. Let's have a look at some of the stats. mcore actually have 5 reds to 3, 8 to 8 on the yellows, and just the quad advantage as well, 2 to nothing. As with a pretty much full amount of time run with the quads.
Notice the difference this time, but mcore, they're holding the red position, but we see no signs of any solo pushes from the Denmark team. Maybe they're starting to take this game more seriously now.
Gonna have to be careful when you're not in control of the red. Stop stacking up on those yellows. It's pretty even. Gonna switch round. ZLC hits his rail.
FRS assures us that the turbo rate is coming.
Oh, I'm excited to see. Well, it can happen on this map, can't it? It can happen in reverse as well. You can absolutely dominate someone for the first few minutes, lose a bit of control, and that like 70 frag deficit can be pulled.
Oh, we've seen it countless times. Now, really, you'd have to say that Denmark at the moment, things are perfectly fine for them, and mcore, the onus is more on them to make things happen as they're in control of the red, and the fact that they're not getting any kills while controlling red, really, is not a great sign for them.
As long as they're doing damage, then maybe alright on these quad powers.
This is a great time to get some kills. Unfortunately, Gizmo's taken Lethiferous out, but...
Look at this massive stack on the quad. The Battlesuit's getting delayed as well. Nightops picks up the Battlesuit, so we've got 2 power-ups for Denmark running around the map. I'm going to switch back to Viam. Picks up 2 very quick kills. 3 frags on the board already. Red armor in his clutches. Lightning gun, shotgun, railgun can work with Battlesuit storming around the map where he isn't. Oh, look at this. Got 5 frags on this run.
Yeah, I mean, a team at their level now should be looking to set the map up so that it will be almost impossible for mcore to get a footing in this game again, almost.
That is what they've done, because Night Ops with the Battlesuit finished the Lightning Gun, although he's been spawned on. He's just looking to nip at 50 health. It wasn't.
But he's escaping with a Lightning Gun back to red armor, which is absolutely ideal. Anytime you can get Lightning Gun back to the red armor, because of course you have the ammo box available in the shotgun room, then you start to have a huge weaponry advantage over your team, over the other team.
See how important power-up play is on this map. I mean, it was a tied game, and now 12 frags up.
Yeah, that's what you expect though from a team of players like this, vastly experienced, all played at the top level in TDM for a long time. The moment is there for them to seize real control of this game, and they did it. It will be very difficult for mcore to get back into this now. Quad will be essential. But, this is a quite aggressive team that Denmark have. They'll probably look to attack the quad at some point.
Night Ops doing a good little bit of damage there. A distance with the rocket. He has got a rail as well. He's got a nice stack of armor. So, whoa, gets caught out. He wasn't expecting that. Did escape though. Sometimes you can get caught really badly in there, but he's backed off.
I don't know who it was who hit the rocket on him, but very smart from them, because so often people will wander aimlessly through that door, and then the position that Night Ops was holding is the perfect ambush point for when people do that.
Yeah, he does read it well though. What a risky shot that was!
Yeah, a very close shot.
Just hit it. Lethiferous. With Lightning Gun Quad going through first, though. Viam takes a rail as he rocket jumps across with the Battlesuit. That's a good bit of evasion. And he doubles back. Vashnur surely going to go down. Does.
Brilliant Lightning Gun as well, as you'd expect from Viam.
Let's see what's happening with the Quad. It seems to be dead. So, well, as we switched away from it, as Viam picked up the Battlesuit, we can see he was going through the first man into the shotgun room with the Quad. No support ahead of him. Not always the wisest choice.
He's seeing these rockets now and what they do to the Battlesuit. I can't believe they ever changed that to allow splash damage to hurt the Battlesuit. That's ridiculous. Where's the skill, this? Where's the skill? You used to have to hit direct rockets if that was all you had.
Viam just defending this red pretty comfortably. Only 12 health, waiting for that 50 to spawn. They are a good 20 frags ahead now. So it's not like a massively fast build-up of frags, but slow and steady. It's like 10 every power-up cycle at the moment.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's textbook from Dungeons play. The game is kept stable in between the power-ups to assure that they are in a good position to get the power-ups. They're paying a certain amount of respect to mcore. They're not going all out all the time, just looking for kills everywhere. They're doing it with power-ups.
Defending this red pretty effectively as well, although they might just lose out here. It looks like their teammates are over the yellow. I'm going to actually switch round and have a look at Night Ops over at this yellow. Picks up the yellow again. 100 army. He's going to have to back up though. He's got lightning gun, rail, shotgun, moving in.
There's been a lot of action in the red armor room. He was needed. They obviously called him back. Possible he could push out against the lightning gun, but
I mean, it looked like a distance. The reason they were attacking was simply because the quad was overrun. It looks like the quad is going to be in the hands of mcore. Not really with too much to work with. Night Ops is the stack player with the Battlesuit. We have to see if quad comes through. Red armor sitting on its spot now. 200 armor on the board. There's the quad.
The quad is very weak.
He's going to be eliminated. In fact, blows himself up in the end. And now it's a free map for Night Ops to roam around. I mean, I think he's probably being a little bit wise there, trying to be cautious, let his team get into red first.
Yeah, it's not about playing the right way. I mean, this is no longer a close game, but keep up your disciplines and play the right way for practice for the later games in the tournament.
So we're reaching the halfway stage of this map, and it's been a very good high level of control from Denmark at the moment. They've not gone mad, they've not pushed out too far. We saw maybe Gizmo giving away quite a few frags early on, but hasn't really cost anything. Because he's just got the lowest amount of frags in net as a result, but other than that, it's been pretty flawless by Denmark.
Yeah, it is. I mean, tight game early on. They just played the right way, and when the time came, they took advantage. That's what the good teams do. That's the difference between the top tier teams and the lower tier teams. Is the opportunities come along for the lower tier teams, but they're not as good at seizing those opportunities. We're seeing the difference now. I mentioned earlier in the game that they had good control of the red for a while, mcore, but you could just see that they weren't entirely sure on how to make that control count for anything. They picked up very limited amount of frags.
Still following Nightops all through the entire cycle, so basically hasn't died for 2 minutes. Well, it'll be longer than that really, but...
That's a sign of a good TDM play. You can think throughout the years, all manner of top players who have been able to go on those sort of runs, and they make the difference in the scoreline.
Here we go, Vian picking up the quad 65 armor to his name. ZLC steals away that battlesuit as well from mcore.
Really good control of the movement as well to keep himself on the platform.
And ZLC is one of those players you just like to watch, the way he plays the game. So expressive, especially with his rocket play. Look at this, rocket jumping about.
Yeah, and his rockets are what makes him exciting, He is someone who can make great use of rockets in TDM, and that isn't a weapon that necessarily dominates in TDM usually.
Oh my god, that's superb rockets. He just get caught out in the end and goes down. mcore overrunning this red room briefly. Ellie King just moving in, free frag though. Good setup from Denmark's counter him.
Fight is certainly on for the red wing disc, but you have to feel that it's actually going to come out on top. They do have superior combat skills. I mean, people like Vian, obviously, you can see from his damage output and Nightops, both on 4,500. But it's something that this mcore lineup is going to find very hard to keep up with.
Oh no, he's going to get caught out here. Does manage to hit his 8th impressive before going down, but gives away the railgun. Will that cost them? And the next attack of this room, the gap between the quad and the battlesuit has reduced. It's only 2 seconds between them. Quad is still first as Denmark hit that century. 44 frags, the margin quite significant. 7.5 minutes though to bring it back. I mean, it's possible you could do that. Some control play from mcore. Especially
you could do, but there's a notable difference in the level of the two teams that such a comeback, if we were to see it, would be absolutely extraordinary.
Here's ZLC, another good couple of rockets trying to defend out this battle, so he's going to steal it away. He is going to grab it, and of course he's going to rocket jump up. Nice rocket in the back of his opponent there, Vasher. And they've got the quad. I'm going to switch around to quad. We didn't follow him last time. Viam, he has it again, only 35 health, so he is vulnerable. And
but he's got the lightning gun bits, and I would fancy him to be able to finish anyone with that lightning gun before taking too much damage.
Oh, he does have the red now. And of course Viam has immense lightning gun. We saw him just before he started spamming those shots a bit. He was at 40% LG. Now at 38, still a very respectable percentage.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the kind of weapon as well, like the accuracy rating is pretty accurate, generally speaking.
Yeah, and the accuracy of your lightning gun in TDM counts for more than it does in Duel, obviously, because Duel, you are somewhat limited by ammo, but it's more readily available than it is in TDM, so you can afford to spam the lightning gun round corners. So in TDM, you don't have that luxury, really. If you spam your lightning gun round corners, you're not really going to have the chance to go and pick up more ammo straight away to actually kill anyone with.
Yeah, ammo conservation is very important in TDM. Good rocket work by Vian. Let's have a look at his overall accuracy, 37%. That's just what we expect from him. Defending this shotgun room. Unfortunately goes down. So
apparently we've already hit the mercy limit, or the mercy limit should have been set.
It's one of those things that is a bit of an oversight quite often. ZLC forgetting to set it. There we go.
Well, there's still obviously no doubt about who won that first map. It's the experience and good level of play from Denmark was too much for mcore, and it's the expected result. But mcore, they started the game well, and it took a little while for Denmark to really get into their stride, and show the difference in level.